Hi guys, this is the moving pip card trick. I will also be teaching a couple card forces in this for this effect, but this is the moving pip card trick performance. What we have here is Christina. How are you?
Good.
Christina, we have a deck of cards here, and we have a special prediction card. This is a blue back prediction card. We'll leave right there for the moment. And what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you just cut anywhere you want, Christina, and put the cut right there. So cut the cards anywhere you want. Perfect. And we'll just mark right so. All right. And Christina, this prediction card is a special card. The reason why is because I knew what card you were going to pick before you picked it. And that's the card that I chose. Alright? Take a look at the card that you cut to. Alright? You have the card right there? Okay, place it face down right next to the blue card. Okay? Let's see if this works. Turn over your card. And let's see what I got in my card. I got the 6 of diamonds. It didn't work. So you know what I'll do? Watch the 6 of diamonds. Christina, you see the 6 of diamonds? Watch the 6. I give the 6 a little rub. If you notice, the pips start to move. And it changes to the 4 diamonds. Just like so. And that is the moving pip trick. Hi guys, this is the explanation for the moving pip card trick, as well as the card forces segment of this video. What you get is you get a special playing card called the moving pip card. This card is a special card with threads and moving pips in which you can show the 6 of diamonds and magically make a change to the 4 of hearts, 4 diamonds, I'm sorry, just like so. You can see the cards actually changing from 4 to 6 or from 6 to 4, depending on what you want to do. Alright? The way that works is, I don't know if you can see it that well over the camera, but the way that works is there's a little tab on the back that when you push down, it'll change the card, or when you push up, it'll change the card the other way. Alright? So what happens is you show the 4, and it would change to the 6, or you would change the 6 in this case, and it would change to the 4. This is not done slow like I'm doing now. I'm doing this for explanation purposes. The way you would do it is you would show it, and then as you wave, it looks like it's magically changing to the 6. And that's the effect that you want to get. Alright? Now, the way that this plays is you can do this for young children. They can just do it themselves with no problem. They can just do the effect where it changes from the 4 to 6. It's a basic color changing card. Okay? Or the denomination changes. Or, for older kids, you can do a card force. I'm going to teach you a card force right now, and as well as teach some other card forces later. But this is probably the most basic card force that I'll teach you is called the crisscross force. Okay? The way the crisscross force works is the card goes on top. Now, before I even explain what a card force is, before I even explain the card force, I want to explain what a card force actually is. A card force is where I have a person pick a card that they think they have a free choice in, but in reality, I'm making them pick the chosen card, the selected card. So, in this case, the 4 of diamonds. When I tell Christina to cut the cards anywhere she wants, she's going to cut the deck anywhere she likes. So Christina, cut the cards for me. So she cuts there. As soon as she cuts, I pick up the bottom portion of the pack, and I rotate it so it's perpendicular to the top of the deck. This is called the crisscross force because the cards are crisscrossed, like so. Okay? Like that. Now, as we all know, the 4 diamonds is right here. Okay? After that she does that, I start talking about something else. In this case, I'm talking about the blue back prediction. This card is a special card that I chose. You know, blah, blah, blah. You can talk about anything you want to. Now, obviously, what you're talking about has to do with the effect. So whether you wrote down a prediction or anything that you want to talk about that has to do with the effect, you can do. So after you do that, talk for about 10-15 seconds, and then you're going to come back to the cards. Okay? And then what you do is you tell Christina, Christina, you cut to this card. Okay? Now, truthfully, she cut to this card. But because of the psychology behind it, she doesn't remember that she cut to this card. She just remembers that we marked the spot, we talked about a playing card, we came back to it. So to her, she remembers cutting, and that's it. She remembers cutting, so if that's the spot, she must have cut there. So after we do that, I talk about the card, I come back, I say, Christina, you cut to that card. She will agree. I say, take a look at the card for me. As she looks at the card, that is the 4 of diamonds. Okay? I'm going to leave this card face up so you guys can follow along. Okay? So Christina, give the cards a cut anywhere you like. Very good. Like so. blah blah blah, blue card prediction, stuff like that. After I talk about that for about 10-15 seconds, I come back to the deck of cards. And I say, Christina, you cut right there. Take a look at the card. She, of course, picks it up, looks at the card, and I've successfully forced her the 4 of diamonds. Okay? This is called the crisscross force. It is, like I said, very easy to do. It's very bold, but at the same time, you're using the psychology against the spectator. They don't know that the card that they chose was on top. They don't know what you're trying to do. All they remember is that you cut the cards, that we marked the spot. Okay? That's how the card force works, and that is the card force section. Now, one more thing about this card. This is a very delicate card. Okay, back to the moving pip. This is a very delicate card. There's a thread, like almost like a invisible thread, lanyard kind of thread, that will break if they're tugged on. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. Right? But there's thread that's right on the card. So you got to be delicate. There's thread on the back as well. When you pull and push, don't over pull or over push, because if you pull, it'll break. If you push too hard or too fast, it'll break as well. Okay? Just take care of this gimmick, and if you want, put like in a plastic bag or some kind of Ziploc bag to protect it when it's not in use. That is the moving pip and card force section.